It is officially week 6. We are back at it again for another week of predictions. I hope all of y'all are doing well. And it is time for the review of week 5. On this list is the Falcons getting it done in OT thanks to Kirko Drip Cousins.
Dress rehearsal? Big Kirko wakes up dripping like this.
One of the best Thursday night football games in a while. Amazon was surprised. I was surprised. Even though I went to bed, saw the highlights, and it was a pretty good game. Then in London, the Vikings defense comes up big because they got 3 interceptions. Yes, count them. 1, 2, 3. With Aaron Rodgers pouting like a baby. And improved to 5-0. Surprises. The Jags got their first win against the Colts. Ravens win in OT versus the Bengals. What a big game. Not only did we see Lamar Jackson stiff arm somebody while throwing a touchdown, we saw probably one of the worst calls in OT that you can do. I mean, if Joe Burrow is on fire,
don't let the flame die out!
Now, Dolphins pull a W in a very controversial touchdown call that hasn't really been discussed that much of this week. There's a lot of non-discussions about this week that should be discussed, and one of them is this play.
Is under review. What's that right heel?
Is that a touchdown? I'm not a official, but I think the Patriots were robbed. Then the commies keep on winning. If you do not recall, I called upset of the week, and the Cardinals did it. It's like such a proud moment, and I'm going to keep this as one of the highlight wins of any week because the Cardinals did something that a lot of teams couldn't do. Beat the 49ers. Cowboys getting their win in the morning. That was a definite long game, not because of only the rain delay, but also because I guess the defenses were just that stout. So I was shocked, I was tired, but relieved. They actually won against the Steelers. I didn't know they had it in them, but they did. You did good, Cowboys. You did good. Not a lot of disappointments this week, but I guess the Colts and the Miami game were kind of the low points of this week. So there's that. Moment of silence, please. For the Jets coach, well, now former. He was only 45 years old when he got fired this week after 5 games. Thank you for that thought-provoking review of week 5 past me. Now it is time for prediction time. And we are starting with Thursday Night Football. We got 49ers versus Seahawks. Now both of these teams lost last week to some questionable teams, let's just say. But I don't know why, but I will pick Seattle. Can they outdo the 49ers? We have the Jaguars versus Bears in London. Wakey, wakey. So we have a first win team versus a team that keeps on improving and improving upon weeks. And I will pick the Bears. Cardinals, Packers. This hurts because I really want the Cardinals to improve and also move ahead and do all the great stuff that they were promised to do in the preseason. So I'm going to pick the Packers just because they look like the better team on defense and also offense. Browns and Eagles. Now, if the Browns win this game, Sirianni might get fired. even though I can't stand the Eagles, they do have more star power than the Browns. The Browns are just depressed this season, and I hope they get well soon by getting rid of somebody who should not be named. Let's just throw up the initials DW. The Commanders versus the Ravens. Now, I know what you might be saying. Commanders are not good. They're just going against bad teams and looking good. Okay, if you say so. Ravens. Texans, Patriots. I'll keep it short. I'll keep it brief. Texans, good. Patriots, kinda bordering decent. So, Texans. Buccaneers, Saints. Did the Saints really get humiliated on Monday night? Or, I mean, it was kind of close, but not really. So, Bucks definitely got humiliated last week with the OT game. This game matters a lot, especially in the South. So I'll pick the Buccaneers to bounce back this week. Colts, Titans. Titans, no. Colts, good. So I'll pick the Colts. Now for the minty fresh 3 o'clock games. Let's begin with Chargers, Broncos. This is going to be pretty evenly matched, I think. The defenses are clicking. Offenses are up in the air. So we will see what the Chargers defense can do against Bo Nix, but also vice versa. What the Chargers offense and running game can do against the Broncos defense. This is a game you might want to tune into, but I will pick the Broncos just because they've been on a roll the past couple of weeks. And who knows? Steelers versus Raiders. I know Steelers fans are upset, a little bit grumpy because they didn't win last week, and I understand that. However, you got the Raiders this week. So this might be a little pickup game. That the Lions haven't won against the Cowboys since 2013. They came close last year. But still, this is 11 years of not winning against the Cowboys. Lions, come on. I mean, I'm a Cowboys fan, but still, come on, Lions. Can they do it this year? Pick the Lions. And we'll see what happens. We got the Falcons versus the Panthers. And I will pick the Falcons because Panthers, just not feeling it. Just not feeling it. Not feeling it. And then we move on to Sunday Night Football, where we got the Bengals versus Giants. Now this might be interessante. This might be close. Might be dangerous. But I'll pick the Bengals. I think Joe Burrow got that fire in him again. He's not cool, Joe. He's fire, Joe. Monday Night Football, where we got the Bills versus Jets, where this might be a dumpster fire of a game. Just saying. But I will pick the Bills. Even though we're not aware of what the Jets are capable of at their full potential, I'll pick the Bills. And those are my predictions for week 6. And come here. You know what time it is. I hope your Thursday goes well. I hope your Saturday goes well. I hope your Sunday goes well. And I hope your Monday is beautiful. And I'll see you on week 7.